Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and man, I appreciate you guys coming by the channel to spend some time with me today. Guys, today I want to go over, I had a conversation with a really good friend of mine last night who is one of the true superstars in the sport. I don't want to say what his name is. I don't, out of respect for his privacy with this. But guys, I had a conversation with him that really disturbed me a lot. And I think it's going to disturb you guys too. You guys need to hear this. Every bass angler in the country needs to hear it. So I'm sort of going to relate this story to you guys a little bit and be curious to get your guys' opinion on that. But right now, guys, I'm actually headed to St. Louis. I dropped my boat off at Vital Images, my Vexus 1980, to get the Bridgeford wrap put on it. So picking it up today, and I'll give you guys I'll do a video tomorrow and show you guys the new wrap on that. Also, guys, for get started, couple quick things here. Just want to invite everybody to please swing by, check out my Fish the Moment fall lake map breakdowns we got up on the website. If you're getting ready to go fishing this fall, this is going to be a great resource, guys, to get some good places to fish. If you got a tournament or whatever, these are maps I built for Fish the Moment that just great resources to learn more about a lake you've never seen or one you want to get some good spots on. And also, guys, big thank you from me and my family. We really appreciate everybody that's taking the time to use and bookmark my tackle warehouse link in your in the video descriptions of every video for your tackle purchases. If you guys have been using that, you've really stepped up to help the channel. So thank you very much from everybody here at the Blaukat family. We really appreciate that. Okay, guys, this friend of mine last night, longtime friend of mine, superstar in the sport. You got every single person watching this video would know who it is if I told you. But anyway, he called me yesterday, and he sort of wanted my advice and sort of wanted to knock a few ideas around. And what he told me, guys, I have heard repeatedly over the past year from several of my friends that fish the Bassmaster Elite Series, the Bass Pro Tour, and the NPFL, the top level circuits out there. And what he was saying is that everybody, including him across the board, have been taking these massive sponsorship cuts just over the past, year, the last 6 months or the past year, that they're just, the sponsors are going through and just cutting their pro staffs down to nothing right now. And he was saying, it's like, he goes, Randy, I don't know what I'm going to do. He said, what do I do? This is what I've been doing for so long. It's like, how do you make that transition? And I was talking to him a long time about it. We saw this coming a long time ago. And what I want to do is I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this common thing that's going on right now and what's responsible for it and what can be done. Okay, first of all, I had a chance, and my buddy did too. We were back in the sport when it was really great. For the best time to be in the sport as a pro angler was from about 1990 to 2003. During that period there was a lot of sponsor opportunities. There was a lot of money to be made in the sport of fishing. There was a lot of lucrative sponsorships. The entry fees were cheaper. The payouts were bigger. It was just the best time in pro fishing. So the people like myself that made hay during those years out there, we've seen what it has devolved into, where it is in 2025, where it's really in the worst position I have ever seen it, guys. I've been fishing professionally since 1986, and I have never seen the industry so pathetic right now in terms of being able to support professional anglers. Now, this is what I want to talk about. Here's the reason why this has happened. Too many bass tournaments, too many big tournaments. It's like, ever since the Bassmaster had to deal with FLW and now the NPFL, not really the NPFL to an extent, but really with FLW, which is now MLF, it segmented the market, it segmented the industry. And the fishing industry itself is only so large. It's like it's a very small endemic industry, and it simply can't support triple the amount of professional anglers than we had 20 or 5 or 30 years ago. So in that situation, the money's just not there, but there are other avenues. There are non-endemic sponsors that people have started to tap into, but the problem you've had recently over the past, going on about the past 3 or 4 years right now, is the transition of the ability of professional fishermen to provide value and a return on their investment to the sponsors through tournament fishing versus social media. Right now, guys, and the marketing companies all know this, every company, I don't care if it's a if it's a Fortune 500 company or if it's some tackle company here, everybody knows that tournament fishermen, I don't care if you're the Bassmaster Elite Series Bassmaster Classic champion, if you're the MLF Red Crest champion, I don't care, whatever professional angler position you have right now, they cannot provide the same value and the number of impressions for a sponsor as somebody that has a big social media following. So what you've had these companies out there that have marketing budgets. They have not they're doing it, not that they're going to do it. They've done it. They're shifting their focus and their support to social media. You know, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all that type of stuff out there, because the audience is a lot broader, and that is what people are consuming. Let me give you a prime example. You can take Bassmaster Classic champion, whatever. Bassmaster doesn't have near the reach as what people think they do. So if you win the Bassmaster Classic and you're a sponsor of the dude that wins the Bassmaster Classic or whatever, the number of impressions that a sponsor is going to get from that person is just a one-shot deal. It's like, yeah, they may see a little bit of a spike for 3 or 4 months if they won it on a certain lure or they're using something that helped them win the tournament or whatever. But that spike is very short-lived, and it's temporary, and it's not global, or it doesn't reach the diversity and the demographic that it really should. But you can take a YouTuber out there that has, 50,000 subscribers or something like that, and they're going to get 100 times the exposure every single day, almost as an annuity for years and years and years, simply by the format of social media. That is why marketing companies have shifted away, and it's completely changed the reality and the dynamic of the sport. And therefore, guys like my buddy that are superstars in the sport, a lot of them don't know what to do, because they've made their living and they've provided for their family through sponsorship, partnerships with different companies out there in correlation with winnings. And right now, the tournament payouts are the worst they've ever been in relationship to the entry fees, number one. And number two, people don't care about tournament fishing as far as promoting products anymore, because everybody's a tournament fisherman. I can't even count how many dang tournament circuits are out there. You got the pro level tournaments, you got the AAAs, you got the weekends, you got the regional stuff, you got the local stuff. There are tens and thousands of tournament anglers out there that everybody calls themselves a pro. So it's a vicious cycle that has been created by themselves. Now, ultimately, guys, the tournament organizations created this problem themselves. And I knew this was coming. When FLW started in 1997, I saw the writing on the wall, and it's finally manifested. It took 25 years for it to manifest, but here we are right now. So what we've seen is this has created the opportunity for people that fish professionally to make a living have basically dried up. And that is why, and this is the most important part of this video, guys, this is why tournament bass fishing at the top level is now an elitist sport. Because the people that you see that are succeeding out there, most of them, not all of them, the majority of the people that you see succeeding out there, especially the younger anglers, they have family money behind them, or they have a business. They have businesses that fund their tournament activities, or they have a wealthy grandma, or they got a wealthy mom and dad that basically provides them a financial safety net. So they don't need the sponsorships. So all the people that need sponsorships, like my superstar buddy I'm talking about, they don't have a wealthy family, and they don't have like a golden toilet to sit on. So they're the ones that are struggling, even though they're the most talented anglers. So in essence, what you're having the financially elite that maybe have half the talent level as people did in the past are taking over the sport right now. That's the reality of the situation. And again, it's been perpetuated by greed. Too many people want to have, everybody out there wanting to create a tournament circuit that they think they can make a buck off of, has created this situation that's ultimately hurt the tournament anglers. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think about the video, and we'll check in later. See you.